What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Toxic Rebel YouTube video. Today's daily tip is going to be on how to 6-star, or the toxic way to 6-star a unit. Guys, I've seen the videos, I've watched them myself, I've compiled them as best as I can. This is what I do. I don't even remember the last video I did, the last tip, but this is what I do to get my 6-star units. This works best for me. I even have friends, hey bro, you should do this. And I'm like, guys, I already do that. Why do you think I have so many 6-stars and I don't even have that many? Because again, I get lazy and I don't always want to do this. But here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go over to the side story. This particular side story is the Holiday Yuffie Mysterious Island side story. If you don't have a side story or you've already completed a side story, you can do this with almost any adventure level, whichever one you want, whether you're farming for catalyst, AP points, or whatever. Again, I like to do side story because they have a lot of good items. This one in particular, I want to get that Dapper Octo. I want to get all those nice little items, gear, Molagora Seed, catalysts, runes, charms, artifact. Got the Dapper Octo. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, without further ado, we're going to jump on in. So this is what I do, guys. First, configure your team as best as you can. Usually try to get a farmer unit, whether you have a Vildred, if you're lucky enough to get Holiday Yuffie, she works. Dizzy was my longtime favorite farmer because I didn't have a Vildred. Anyone that has an AoE on their one, anyone that just can be able to take things out. If you have an AoE farmer, it just makes it go so much faster. But here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to whichever level in the side story. They're going to have these little random levels, but there's always going to be, usually in other side stories, there's going to be two with a red. That red banner is going to let you choose between 4 difficulties. Best one that I recommend for XP to energy consumption is going to be normal. So you're going to come over to normal. If you have any high rank friends, this comes in handy, especially for those newer players who are having a hard time. I always try to make sure that if I have friends that are new to the game or barely starting off or need help, I always make sure I send them a friend request so I can give them support with my units, because my units are, level 60, and at this point, at this particular situation, they can blow right through it. But you can choose a supporter. Doesn't matter. We'll go with Arbiter Vildred. Okay, you need to go to manage your team. Now, when you have your farming unit, you're going to make sure they're not in the front, they're going to be on the side, because you want that front unit to die, because it's going to die. That way your supporter can jump in to speed it up. But what you're going to do, you can go ahead and you can run the lions or the phantasms or whatever you want to call them, whether it's the 2-star or the 3-star. I don't even have any lions. I don't have any lions. Okay, so I can't use that as an example. You can run lions if you want. Me personally, I don't. Why? Because what's the point of running lions? We can only run 1 2-star lion, or the Giga Phantasm and the Mega Phantasm, or whatever, the white and the gold lion. You can only run one, and you can have an extra slot that's just gonna be sitting there. What is the point, right? Okay, so this is what I do. When you're doing these side stories, you're gonna get drops of these nice little 2-star fodder units. These are fodder for a reason. They're to bump your lions, your white lions, from 2-star to 3-star. So you could do that, but I found it more effective to instead just throw them onto your team, 1 2 3, and run it like that. So you can hit auto, you can hit start. Toxic, that doesn't make any sense. The phantasms are there for the sole purpose of leveling up, and you are right. You're not wrong. But I found, instead of running a one white lion, 1 gold lion, and maybe even a fodder unit, they're all going to be leveling at a different rate, and it kind of throws everything out of whack, because 1 to 20 super quick, 20 to 30 so-so, 30 to 40 takes forever. When you have 3 different units like that, you have to constantly stop your autoing, go back, switch up your team, go start the auto again for another 2, and then change it up again, and it just takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. This is what I do when I'm watching TV, I'm playing other games. This is something you can have running in the background. What you're gonna do with these fodder units is you're gonna let them just sit there on your team. Their whole purpose is just to gain XP. They're gonna die. That's perfectly fine. Supporter's gonna carry you, your farmer unit's gonna carry you. You're gonna clear, you're gonna get more fodder units, you're gonna get currency, you're gonna get gold, you're gonna get some fodder equipment, and it's gonna restart and it's gonna pick a new supporter unit for you. Now, as you can see, all these 2-star units are already at level 13. If you have no XP buffs, whether because you don't want to buy them or because the guild hasn't, your current guild hasn't started them, or there's no XP event going on, perfectly fine. It'll take about 3 to 4 runs of normal side story to get the 3 2-star units from 1 to level 20. Once they're completely leveled up, then you're going to go back to your team formation, and all those 2-star units that you had dropped during the side story, you're going to go ahead and you're going to sub them out, and you leave those freshly 2-star level 20 made fodder units sit there. And you're going to do this for, I don't know, let's say about an hour. I do this for about an hour, and what I do, my process is I run the 2-stars. I run 2-stars first. So if I have a bunch of 2-star fodder, I'm going to run them. They're going to level up, and I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to just keep subbing them out for my team. Just keep subbing, keep subbing, keep subbing until eventually I hit the character arrangement because, I have no more room. Okay, whatever. Once that point comes, you're going to have a bunch of 2-star maxed out level 20 fodder units, and you're also going to have those level 1 2-star units just sitting there. So what you're going to do, what I will show you, is we start repeat. What you're going to do at that point is you're going to get those maxed out 20s, 2-star units, you're going to click on them, and you're going to go in and you're going to promote them with the freshly dropped 2-star units to the next level. And then you're going to get an instant 3-star units at level 20. So, me personally, like I said, I do 2-stars first. Once I get a nice collection of 2-stars built up, then I switch over to 3-stars. Come on. Hovine is not doing well in this particular run. She's not built, so terrible example, but wouldn't be toxic if it was perfect. Okay, so we're done. It says carried us. Thanks for the support. See, altogether we only got 1 2-star. That's fine. No, we got 2 2-stars. My bad. Perfect. So then you're gonna go back all the way back. I probably should have just hit lobby, so I can show you exactly what I mean. So you went ahead, you leveled up these 2-stars. Let's say that they're fully maxed out. Go to hero. You gotta go ahead and select 2-stars. So you already have a bunch sitting here. And these are just what's left over after I already promoted all the 2-stars I already had stockpiled. But you're gonna go ahead and grab those max out 2-stars. And you're gonna promote them with some of the dropped. And you're gonna bump them up to 3-star. Once they're at this point, once you promote all your 2-stars, you're gonna come up here and you're gonna have a flex of 3-star level 20s. Then you're gonna do the exact same thing you did with the 2-stars, but this time you're gonna do it with the 3-stars. You're gonna go back to your team formation, and you're gonna fill these spots with nothing but 3-stars. And then you're gonna go through the process again. This time though, it's gonna take about, I want to say with no XP buffs, about 12 runs per 3 fodder units to get them at level 30 max out 3-star. And you're gonna do that as much as you need to. Again, do it for like another hour or so if you have the energy to do it. You're gonna go ahead and do that, and then once you're maxed out, then you're gonna go back and do 2-stars again. You're gonna level up a bunch of 2-stars to maxed out. Then you're gonna promote them to 3-star, but this time you're gonna go back to your 3-star maxed out, you're gonna click on them, and you're gonna go ahead and, well, I don't have one, but you're gonna go ahead and promote them to 4-star. And then once you level up all those 3 stars to 4 stars, and they're all set and ready to be leveled up from 30 to 40, then you're gonna do the 30 to 40 group, do a bunch of those. And this is the longest part. It's tedious, but that's how it is with the gacha game. Once you get all those mix of units at level 40 maxed out 4-star, then they can sit there. Then they can sit there like I have mine. Each one of these maxed out 4 stars in translation equals a 5-star. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18 4 stars maxed out. Divide that by 5, that means I have 3, enough to make 3 5 stars into 6 stars. All I need is 4 stars. Remember how I said I don't use phantasms? Well, this is where they come in. I'll even go ahead, go to shop.
What do you think?
Transmit Stone. We'll get Giga Phantasm, just for the sake of showing you guys. Back to Hero. I don't level up, but I will promote Phantasms. So what I'll do is I'll come over here. I'll hit promote. I'll even use these extra 3 stars if I have plenty of transmit stones, or if I'm just in a rush. Go ahead and promote them. Boom. I got that free 4-star. I'm not gonna level them up, but what I can do, since I already have this guy already maxed out, because you can get 3 at a time. That's the whole purpose of using those 2-star fodders, is you get 3 at a time. They get leveled up, they get completed all at the same time. So you don't have to worry about swapping out everything. Once you swap out one, you swap out all of them. So each one is a 3, chunks of 3, 3, 3, and before you know it, they're gonna build up. Then you come over here, you go ahead and you select boom, 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 boom. They're all level 30. You don't have to level up past that. Bam, you got yourself a 5-star. Then you come to your 5 stars. Let's say Yufine, like I said, she's not built. Hit promotion. Boom. I only need 3 more. I'm telling you guys, it takes a while, but if you have nothing to do, you're not feeling hunts because it's not dropping gear, you're not feeling altered because you watched my last video and you took on that tip and you have plenty of gold, you have plenty of runes that you don't need to do spirit altar, but you need 6 stars, you do this. I mean, the other day I was able to make like 3 6 stars because I totally forgot I had a bunch of 5-star fodder just sitting there. Because I did this, because it's such a habit, because I go into robot mode while I'm doing this, that I just totally forgot that I have these units ready to go. But you do this, my honest opinion, fastest way to get those nice 6-star units. I'm hoping to, again, do this for about like a week, maybe 2, time permitting, depending on what you're prioritizing. For newer players, I highly recommend you just do the story, because you want to get those moonlight summons as quick as you possibly can so you can start getting that done. Use Filtred. Go ahead and start this up. But guys, you might think, you know, that seems kind of dumb, that doesn't really work. Guys, I'm telling you, I wouldn't even be making this video unless I did it myself and I found it effective. And I find this super effective to get chunks of fodder in groups of 3 done all at the same time. You literally don't have to do anything besides just hit auto. With the new addition of the pets, that's all it takes. Doesn't matter what kind of pet you have, as long as you can auto at least 15. I think with the new pet system, you get a free 3-star pet, so that's instant. You can do 15 or 12 or 10. I don't know. you can just do auto, point being. But once you do it, you just hit auto, sit back, relax, play on your PlayStation, play on your Xbox, watch a movie, take a shower, eat dinner, play on your PC, play your Switch, do whatever it is that your heart intends, and let this run in the background with the occasional looking over at your phone, looking at your computer if you're running it on BlueStacks, and making sure that it's still autoing. And once it's done, you go ahead, swap out those units, swap in some more 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, whatever you're trying to level up and build up on, and you start it again. This is what I do, and I have plenty of 6-stars. I don't have as much as some other people. I don't know what they do, but me personally, this is what I do. And from what I've heard, if I talk to other veteran players that I don't even discuss tips with, this is what they do for a majority of them. Some of them do like to do the lion route because they feel that's faster leveling up lions because they get the extra XP boost. That's good for them. I don't like it because I don't like having to constantly sub out units and stopping auto and all that craziness. I like to just be able to get it all done at once because I'm a very lazy person. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today's daily little tip. Today's tip was again on making those 6-stars. This is a toxic tip. This is what I recommend. It's not a guarantee. Results may vary depending on your positivity and how you do it. You don't have to take my words to heart. Just a suggestion. This is what I do. If you have a better way, if you have an alternate way, feel free to drop it in the comments. Let me know. Let everybody else know. Like I said, this is what I do. I love doing it this way. It's the fastest way for me. It's the most effective way for me because, again, I'm a lazy player. It's bad enough that I have to farm everything. Why am I going to do more work? You know? Anyway, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. If there's any tips that you need help with or that you'd like me to make a video on, feel free to drop it in the comments. I'll be sure to look into it, maybe hopefully convene with my nice council and see if there's an effective way to help out those newer players or even some of those veteran players that are stuck on certain things. I want to do hopefully a guide on the trials, labyrinth, and eventually expedition. I don't really like expedition because I don't get the mechanics at all, so I don't want to make a guide on something I don't know, but we'll have to see what happens. But again, guys, stay tuned for the next daily toxic tip, and see you all on the next video.